I've got a question for you. I have had a rash of this lately. Two of these are umpires, three of these are appraisals in very different places. But when I got to the file and I got to looking at it and I got to inspecting it, I'm like, how did this roof framing ever get to be allowed to stay? It's had three roofs on it. Why did nobody at any point say anything about this? And, so basically on all of these files, what's ultimately happening is there's a much larger repair happening because when they go to pull permits, or even if they don't, they're still obligated to do it. I mean, I know in like Tennessee, Kansas, for example, they don't have to pull like roofing permits, but that also doesn't mean that they can build a roof on a structure that's going to fall in at some point. And I grant you, it's been up for a good long while, but probably because in every case, these are tongue and groove 1x6 sheathing. And I think that maybe gives it some tensile strength and all that. So maybe it's helping on some level. But I'm talking like 1x material to support a lot of these roofs. And it comes back to this thing I always think about. Like, why? Why doesn't the carrier review the loss or review do a pre-coverage inspection? I mean, it's not like they're being opportunistic by doing so, but they could have seen that attic and said, you have a claim up here. We're not paying for that because that's deficient. But now they're probably going to wind up paying for it. Do you see how that's like an unforced error? I'm all for fair dealing. I just wish everybody would come to the game the same way and just be really well prepared. I've got a good friend who just got a new policy and they sent somebody out to do another 4-point inspection. That sounds a lot like a carrier who wants to cover things that are good risks. And I think that's reasonable. I think they call that good business. I mean, I look at my customers sometimes and say, before I get them and say, are they a good risk or not? If they have some attributes to them that don't make them a good risk, I don't play ball there. Peace, y'all. Have a good day.